It's the final episode, everyone. Hello, everyone on the time course for the final episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. I hope you guys have been with me the whole season, right? I think, of course, with the best anime this year. Easily my top 10, which of course I will make next week. And also, this video, we are gonna unbox the Maki, of course. I think I'm doing this commercial break. Next week, bam. And next week we're also gonna do order like an opening card, collectible card and so on. But yeah, in this video, guys, I was thinking we're unboxing, of course, Maki for the final episode. So this is the new Sega Maki figure then, right? But we do it, as I said, I'm watching it live on Japanese TV, right? So you've watched it before, and right now it's like, you know, the opening is all right. But I'm thinking we're opening it later during like that 2-3 minute commercial breaks in the middle of the video. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see, of course, how they're gonna solve this thing. Explaining maybe Yuji's parents or that. I mean, it makes sense if Kamo, whatever his real name is. I think I've been spoiled his real name, honestly. I don't know what it means, though, honestly, but I think I've been spoiled on like what his real name is, because I've seen people, like, you know, tweet it or whatever, but it doesn't really spoil per se, I guess, like his real name or something. But whatever. I think he's Yuji's parent, right? Like I said last week, that to me makes the most sense, because he's like an immortal, or maybe he's an immortal, but like, you know, he can live forever by taking over new bodies, right? I suppose he could be both their parents, as Shoso kind of explained. So yeah, Shoso didn't explain it fully, but I think that's what it means, right? I think so, at least. Yeah, the fake Geto is Yuji's parent as well, right? That's would it be brothers. Maybe it's like Panda said, but you have a lot of brothers. Yeah, it's like, what's everyone your brother for? It's like questioning, like, why? How did everyone become your brother? Is something weird with you, Yuji? Thor's also your brother. Yeah, it's like, yeah, everyone's my brother. But yeah, let's have Maki maybe here. I can say Maki. But yeah, of course, Oneshan is back. Yeah, Oneshan is back. Oh, here we go, Oneshan! Yeah, that's a good ending. So she's like, yeah! What kind of woman do you like? Yes. Yeah. She gave Geto, you know, the real Geto some good advice, right? But does he care about that though? I mean, fake Geto was like, okay, but it's like, I'm not the same person anymore. Yeah, I don't know. He's all I said, yeah. I don't understand. Exactly. I'm talking to Geto, Kun, not you, faker! Does she know who the fake one is? Okay, so Japan is like the... So, I don't know, maybe they'll explain later why Japan's all the crush energy. Ooh, I see. So Japan has virtual power on it. It doesn't make much sense. I guess because Tengen is Japan, she's like, yeah, that's right. Japan will rule the planet because only Japan is sorceress. Maybe this is his plan. Maybe this is his plan. Maybe. Yeah. You think Maki? She's actually used to be, man. It says Panda. Oh, that's the... I saw this meme with like the Kyoto classmates. Yeah, they're all useless. Yeah, they appear only... I mean, Todo is like not their power, right? Yeah, without Todo, they're like 1% of the full power. And there's Shoso, of course, pissed off at Daddy. Okay, bro. What can I create? What is his goal? I don't really know what his goal is right now. Like, I mean, of course, in this arc he wants to remove Gojo, because Gojo is so powerful. Yeah, so Mahito is what is... Yeah, I guess he wants mojito. What? He already has mojito? So nah. I guess he wanted mojito because mojito's soul. Then he can like transform Japan or something. Because now he's like, he does have this soul transformation. Now it's like transforming the land or something. Maybe. With his own barrier. Oh yeah, they don't grow anymore, so you have to use them. Exactly, it's like by pushing Maki to grow, he gets stronger, right? Yeah, I also wanted your, but he lost. It's like... Maybe it's not transform everyone in Shibuya or something. Can't be many people left there though. Yeah, doesn't really make... His plan is still not really explained. It's like, oh, I'm gonna throw... But he's over hospital, so maybe he's gonna transform people in Tokyo or... Yeah, like this person here, I don't know what it is. Okay. To everyone? Like yeah. Yeah. Yeah, now I've broken the seal of this. Yeah, I guess he planned this a long time ago then, right? He's been cursing them for like years something. Oh my god, he's creating like a battle royale! He's like, battle royale! They're all gonna fight each other, tournament arc! He's like, yeah! It's like, I'm gonna create, yeah, they're all gonna... exactly, it's like 1,000 of judges. Yeah, they're all gonna have this weird combat or something. You know, it does remind me of Supernatural, honestly. Yeah, that's kind of the plan in season 1 and 2 Supernatural. Like, make all these kids have like demon blood and then they all fight each other. The strongest one can become Lucifer. Whatever, yeah, it's like a battle royale of all of them with powers in secret. Yeah, let's take him down. It's pissing me off, man. Can I just defeat him? But sure, but he's like super powerful though. Yeah, it's like... His ice powers out, I guess. Of course it's poisoning! Okay. Man, Shoso is amazing, yeah. Yeah, Shoso was like, yeah, I posted it earlier, yeah. My blood is poisoned, did I tell you? It's like, of course it is. Man, I know the Kyoto guys are like, yeah, we can still do something! I can like control my temperature or something. I guess he's going around doing it for years, man. He's been doing this for so long, man. But this plan is like 1,000 years in the making then, man. It's like... I've been planning this for 1,000 years, guys. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you guys are 1,000 years old. It's been planting the seeds for like... Oh, here we go. What's he doing now? It's like... Awakening a bunch of monsters? What? What's happening? It says a new soundtrack. Yeah, I guess he's like showing his true power. He's been cursing Japan's land for thousands of years. And he's playing a new soundtrack. I'm just like... What? So Onisha hasn't done anything yet. No, she did looking cool, but she hasn't done anything yet. She's just there like, yeah, let's just take him out, but... Come on, woman, do something. It's like, do something! Yeah, it's like, do something. Oh, no, it's like... It does feel like he made a huge mojito, though. Because there's a bunch of, like, mojito monsters. Oh, there's Gojo, of course. Man, he feels like Aizen to me now. He's just gonna leave. Yeah. This feels so Aizen though. I talked to my cousin about it yesterday. He's like, well, you know he likes Bleach, right? It feels like he's doing a Aizen lately. This is so up Aizen, man. It's all dark. All these like monsters appear like hollows, and it's like goodbye, main character. He only needs to do this thing. Yeah, think it to remove his glasses. Like he should have glasses on and be like, I see you next season, main character. Like, oh my god, that was such an Aizen moment. That looked almost exact. Oh come on, that was incredibly similar. Okay, commercial break. Oh my god, that was incredibly similar to an Aizen. Yeah, it's like, I see you, Ichigo! Yeah, come on, it's super similar. Anyway, we're all gonna unbox the Maki figure. I think it's only like one little tape in the bottom here that I need to remove. That should be enough. Or, so it's like a little bit on the side. Classic man, we unbox something. Yeah, it's like always that one. No? Oh, okay, I see. No, okay, it was actually on the other sides too. Oh yeah, now I see it. Okay. Unboxing. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's unbox the Maki figure. Hopefully it's not too complicated to get up or whatever. See if we can make it in this commercial break, right? I like doing this strategy. We can to have the box the best health. I think this is the best way to do it usually. There we go. That's the Maki figure. Gonna come out here. She will have her stance here, right? So let's remove that first. There we go. Then here's the actual figure. There we go. And then some extra commercial Sega, whatever, right? So there we go, guys. That's the best girl Maki figure. See her here. She's jumping up with this huge, painting, this paintbrush, right? And here's the stance, and it says, Graffiti battle on the bottom of it, and then you see, like Sega and so on in that other side, right? I think I might make it here. Yeah, I'm just gonna unbox the middle of it. Usually like one tape bit in the bottom. Where is it? There it is. Oh no. Start already. Did they make it in time? Did not make it in time, no. But it's like a start with a little. Usually they have one extra. Bits. There we go. Yeah, I just need to put on my sound. Yeah, so the power outage, right? He did Aizen escape. Then we see some old people. Getting the Maki figure up. You need to puzzle her a bit there. Yeah, you need to like work a bit on her. I will do it while I'm washing it, don't worry. I can still see it. Push away I usually just, put it down again, back in the box, right? The correct form. It's the easiest way to, keep it as should be. But nothing's happening now anyway, honestly. It feels like everyone is worried because, the power out. There we go. Yeah, it's like, what's done? Who the power, right? Yeah, people are discussing like what happened, Yeah, it's like Shibuya lost powers. Honestly, I don't think it's really happened yet so far. Just no one really understands what's happening, right? The normal people doesn't understand what's happening to, of course, here's the paint. Yeah, now it's like something is happening. I don't know, she's jumping around with like 500 different buildings. But I guess discussions between people in the people that know about this stuff. Yeah, the yen. Yeah, it's like Mamie. Mamie was like, yeah, short the yen. Yeah, it's like sell our Japanese stocks. I'm gonna get rich on this. Yeah, it's like, oh my god. She's like, ha. Yeah, oh, it's awesome. It's like, oh god, this woman is like. Okay, this bit was a little bit weird. It's like it has its own little pocket there. Oh, I see. No, I see. Oh, actually, that's really well made. It's like honestly, it's really well made because there's like one little there, and there's another little extra pocket over this plastic for for this bit. That actually was quite advanced. Yeah, I was like, that was more advanced than I was thinking it was gonna be. Yeah, I was looking for how to like get it up there. Man, that looks great, man. Oh, she got that Maki smile, guys. She got that Maki smile. But seriously, just disgusting. Everything is terrible. Yeah, there is like everything is terrible. Everything is terrible. I haven't missed anything, I feel. No, but I was like, and also I get one of the comments like, "Oh, you focus too much on figure," but nothing is happening in the episode. Seriously, it's like there's a lot of people discussing what you do, right? Here we go. I guess there are like monsters coming loose or something. Yeah, they can't like, they don't understand what's happening. People are like, oh, what's happening? Yeah, they can't see it, but of course people are disappearing or whatever. But that actually did capture like a teeth though, so that actually did capture something there. It's interesting though, we're gonna get like this thing through in her hands, I think. Right. Yeah. But the best way is probably to go. Maybe it's better if it's like all the way. There we go. Putting this thing up in her hand was a bit harder, but this is harder to do this thing, but there we go. And it's pretty heavy actually. That this paintbrush is massive, so she's really like. Looks like the god here. There's some girl eating like food, I guess, at Shibuya. Just put that Maki up here. Oh. There we go. Yeah, some poor girl. Yeah, there we go. There's a Maki. She's gonna jump up this like so she's levitating on this stance. That's better. You can see her. There we go. But yeah, this is okay. There's probably a ghost or something. Yeah, it's like typical ghost voice. Please, yeah, come over here to the dark. Yeah, this girl. Yeah, you wanna go in the dark? It's like, come on. It's like the most obvious ghost ever. Kochi. Yeah, it's like, come on. Well, who is going for that? They're like, oh yeah, that looks super safe. Oh yeah, I can sing songs too. Yeah, even better. Oh, it sings for me too. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna join that. Oh, yeah. Where's my mom? I can be your mom. Oh yes, here we go. Oh, they're all here. Yeah, your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad. Nice. I'll tell brother. Liar! I like it. That is good. I like this kid. She's like, "Where's my brother? Oh, he's here. I'll tell him, brother." Yeah. She tricked it. Yeah, like she goes up. But yeah, come on. Okay, no, she's still gonna help it though. But she just tricked it to come on, kid. You just tricked the ghost to admit it was lying. Oh, come on. She was just like, you lied to me. I don't have a brother. I guess I was gonna save her. Feels like she's like walking to this ghost. Yeah, and it's like some kind of weird. Oh yeah, it's like an anglerfish. But I guess someone's gonna save her, like Yuta or Todo, or someone's gonna come up there and be like, maybe it's Megumin. But yeah, of course someone's gonna save her, right? I mean, obviously it felt like a typical. Oh, is he back? Is he back? Oh my god! Yeah, he's back, babe. I got the goosebumps. Oh my god, he's like, I gotta save the... Oh my god, he's gonna come here and save Gojo. Is he finally here? He's like, my sensei is here. I'm the real main character. The Jujutsu week, yeah, come on. Oh my god, I'm getting goosebumps, man. The return of the prodigal son returns. Yeah. So I guess he's coming back here to save them, yeah. This might be the only guy that can do something, right? Because everyone else is too weak. Everyone else is too weak! Since Todo is hurt, yeah. Since Todo can't do it anymore. And she's there too, of course. Rika-chan. Yeah. Rika-chan, yeah. Rika's there too, of course. Yeah. Come on, Rika-chan! Yeah. Of course, Rika-chan is there too, of course. Of course she is. Wait, is this before or after? So now it's like when Nia-chan and she's talking to him, I guess. I'm just a humble lady. Yeah. Come on. But it really ends like, it feels very similar to the ending of Bleach Society arc. Like the bad guys leaves, it's like hollow escape plan. Yeah, and now the good guys are like, oh, I guess he won. It's about time. Yeah, it's about time, boy. Yeah. Oh, the timer froze. Oh, wait. Sorry about that. There we go. Yes. That's better again. Sorry about that. Whatever. Yeah, he's back. I think it's a bit like a new main character, season 3 something. Yeah, it feels like Yuji is out now for a bit, and maybe it's maybe Rika is the new main character. Okkotsu now is Rika. Yeah. Oh, he's after Yuji too? Oh, he wants revenge on Yuji? I see. Man, the ending is weird, yeah. Like, it doesn't really conclude anything. It just looks like the bad guy won, basically. Wait, to blaming Gojo for this thing? Wait, so Gojo is like... Gojo's exiled? Yeah, what is this? All this like weird... What? Yeah, the blaming... Just have to blame someone. And Geto, but Geto's already dead though, so... Oh yeah, now Yuji's also, of course. They're gonna hunt Yuji because they're blaming like Yuji and Gojo and Geto. And yeah, and Yuta is back to like go after Yuji. But I'm sure they're gonna team up eventually, right? Of course, but since they're blaming Gojo for it, like he was like an accomplishment. I guess they blame him for like Geto being alive, but Geto isn't alive. So it seems kind of weird. But maybe it's all like, you know, smoke and mirrors. Yeah, either their sister. I mean, I wonder if they know the truth, but I guess they do, and it's just like blaming Gojo and Yuji and so on because they failed. The whole thing has been so they got owned, right, by the bad guys. So they're like, oh yeah, they were accomplishment with them. Yeah, I guess so. Easy way for them also not to have to admit that how powerful the bad guy is, that their strongest guy couldn't defeat them. But it feels really weird to blame Gojo though, because Gojo is like their super ace, right? Like isn't it better to save him instead? Because you know, if you save Gojo, you actually get like the strongest guy ever. Not that he knows it anyway, but it's Yuji alone. Well, I guess he is like you know, on the run or something. It feels like it's could be like a time skip, right? It's clearly been a certain amount of time since he left them, but yeah, he looks a little older, but doesn't really. I got a permanent scar, I guess, in his face now. He's trying to boogie woogie. He's like boogie woogie, clearly. Yuji is like, what if I boogie woogie? Okay, he's like fighting some, I guess, monsters. And that ends. Is that how it ends? That's a very somber final. Yeah, that's just like, oh, we lost. Yeah, the bad guy just won. Yeah, the bad guy escaped with everything and like, you losers. That was a massive somber final. I'm certain it's gonna have a new season though next year, maybe. You know. Certainly, right? It's gonna have more. let's wait for a bit here and see if it has something coming. Of course, we're gonna review it and so on. But let's see if it has like a little bit after and it has ever. But otherwise, yeah, here is the Maki figure that I got last week. Then it's before Christmas, guys, and of course, tell me if you got some cool Christmas presents, right? I usually get a few figures, of course, per year and so on, or per Christmas, right? From family and my wife and so on, right? Pretty typical. My brother, of course, sells figures and so on, right? So he usually has some. He buys some whatever for me then, or he couldn't sell. Honestly, I feel it with my brother. I'm just like, is this for me? Or this more like he bought 10 of these and he couldn't sell all of them, so he gave me one because he knows I like the anime. But whatever, I digress. But usually like that. But this figure though, this Maki figure, I did buy myself though on Black Friday this year, right? Because Maki is my favorite character after Todo, of course. I mean, of the female cast, of course, I think Maki is the coolest character, and Todo by far, of course, the best character overall. But yeah, there we got the Maki figure. Let me see if it's something after the credits here. It'd be interesting if they are gonna maybe announce like a season 3 or something. They are of course showing something here from the next season, or later in the manga at least. Yeah, they're showing a little bit here, but it wasn't really. No date there. Okay, whatever. Let's review it. I'm hoping for a date there, but there was nothing. Sometimes they do a review, preview in a weird way, where they have. Sometimes they actually do like this weird thing where they do the episode, and this commercial break, and then they have the preview, commercial break, and then the next TV show, which is really strange because I doubt most people wait for like 3-4 minutes to get the preview, but it's something to do that, which is very strange. But anyway, just gonna iterate my marker, right? Best character, of course, is how it looks. So she's just levitated on this thing, right? So I don't know. I feel these figures are more and more common these days, right? Where the character is like floating or whatever. So you can see her. She's like using this huge paintbrush, right? Coming up with a huge paintbrush. She's jumping up like that, and that's why she cannot. The whole figure is actually levitating. And unfortunately, right, these figures are definitely more expensive than of course the ones you're standing on the ground or whatever. So it's a pretty size. It's not like a huge figure, but it's a pretty medium-sized figure, right? Because you want to have this kind of figure in like a massive, huge size. They're incredibly expensive. So yeah, this was like pretty expensive, but it wasn't like over expensive. It was like $50 or whatever. So it wasn't like incredibly expensive. But of course, if you buy a figure that you're standing still, right, you're standing on the ground. Then you get like a bigger figure, right? But of course, less cool, right? So that's kind of usually is that. But I think Maki is a energetic character who jumps around a lot and so on, right? So I wanted this figure. It's more like a Maki thing to me. And yeah, as I mentioned earlier, it's a Sega version then, so it's called Graffiti Battle. That's what it's called, right? It's the box, and that's how the box looks then. And you can see the Sega stamp on the bottom and all the good stuff, right? But I think this is one of the better. I think it's the best figure market then. The only thing I would say I don't like with it is that I prefer if the box has a window, right? I prefer when the box here has a window, you know what I mean? So maybe on this side or this side you can actually see the figure. So if you want to have it of course in mint, never open. I usually look my fingers right. Then you can just look at that side instead. And if you have it on, you can go just to see it. So that's the only thing I would say. Otherwise, I like this thing too earlier. So it was actually like 2 different plastics. It was actually quite well thing, and it got well pressed. Anyway, let's view the episode. Quickly review the Maki figure. But yeah, we're gonna have it here, of course. As I mentioned earlier, we're gonna do a lot of anime stuff coming next week and this week, right? So subscribe for that, guys. We're gonna have some other unboxing of other figures or so on, right? But I want to unbox Maki here for the final episode. And then, yeah, like I said last week or 2 weeks ago, I have to buy a Todo figure, right? Yeah, I was thinking about it. I'm going to have a Todo figure for freaking best character ever. Anyway, sorry. Long Maki unbox review. The final episode, man, it's... yeah, they lost. Yeah, the good guys just got owned. Just got owned, guys. I'm a little tired of Christmas. Put the mic here. They just got owned, man. Yeah, the last episode of Jujutsu Kaisen is really tragic. Like it's super somber. You know, like he basically does an Aizen escape. Seriously, it's very much Aizen. He's like, "See you, main character. Here's my escape. Here's my shadow escape." But seriously, yeah. So you know, he gets away, right? Even if you saw them finally getting free from the ice, they didn't do anything. I'm actually honestly a little disappointed in Big Sister's Uneshan's entrance, right? She comes in there. She's all cool. She's one of the coolest characters. She's no Maki though, clearly. She doesn't do anything. I have to say that actually was pretty disappointing. She's entered. I was like, oh, I made to save you guys, and then she actually didn't do anything because he's left, right? And then we saw that everyone is getting hunted now, right? They're blaming Gojo and they're blaming Yuji now. Has to be, of course, Yuta comes back. It's after Yuji and so on, right? So a very somber ending, very sad ending for the final episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. Like I said, it reminds me massively of Bleach, though, of course, in season 2, I guess we call it, Society, or with Aizen. Also, I mean, you know, the bad guy winning, you know, yeah, the bad guy actually wins. Same thing here, right? The bad guy wins. He has this very long plan. It's very similar, fake Geto to Aizen. Yeah, he has this long evil plan, right? And he's been like seeding his, you know, different steps and so on, right? So yeah, very similar to that. And again, he wins, right, straight up. They don't do anything to him really. And now Yuji, I guess, is on the run or something. In the end there, it must be a little bit of like, for example, Marvel would have this schism, of course. You have the, what is it? The Captain America 3, right? Captain America Civil War, that's called, right? Which is, of course, based on a comic book that was published in, I want to say, 2003, but yeah, which had a much more, of course, broader and what's it, details and depth to it than the movie. But regardless, it was kind of similar how some of the heroes became, like, you know, haunted by the government or by the other heroes, right? So for example, Spider-Man, of course, was like, oh no, I'm gonna join these guys, you know, and Captain America, so on, were hunted by Iron Man, like in the movies. But in the comic book, it wasn't just like a movie, it was like for years. So it was more like a long storyline, you know, the whole Secret Avengers into this like Skrull invasion and so on. It was like a much longer, they had 2 different Avengers teams, and yeah, so it reminds me of that, because in the end, right, we see Yuji still being like, oh, I'm just gonna take care of some ghosts or whatever, right? So he's still, of course, out, I guess, you know, taking care of different bad guys, right? But I guess the government's like, oh, we're blaming him for the issues, so we gotta stop him as well, right? So that's probably gonna happen, I think. And but I guess they're gonna team up eventually, right? It does feel like that. Gojo, of course, never actually got freed, so that should be like the main focus of next season. But I'm guessing that the first story will be, you know, Yuji versus Yuta, right? And then eventually gonna team up probably to save Gojo. That would make sense to me. It's a typical storyline, right, where these two kind of like, how say it, younger, adventure, heroic guys are gonna be like, oh yeah, we gotta say our sensei, right? We gotta say our sensei. So that would be my guess. Season 3, yeah. Season 3 is like Yuji versus Yuta, maybe like 5-10 episodes, and then it's like how to save Gojo sensei, right? That would make the most sense, certainly. You know, finally. And that's probably the best way to defeat fake Geto anyway. Is to actually defeat him, but he's still, you know, rescue Gojo. And then Gojo can defeat him. Yeah, but basically, you're like, you defeat him by freeing Sensei. But seriously, right? Yeah, you gotta free everyone's beloved Sensei, right? But yeah, a very somber ending. We didn't really see if, for example, like, Nobura survived and so, but I guess she did. I don't think they ever confirmed, right? There's a bunch of just like different buildings flashing by and so on, but they didn't really tell much. Maybe hints of characters, but no, I don't think we knew if she survived or not. But I guess so. Todo, I guess, is fine too. I mean, maybe he can't do Boogie Woogie anymore, but I mean, he didn't, like, you know, he survived and so on. And I think all of the Kyoto students survived. Arguably not Bigamaru then, but I mean, of the ones that came in there. But I guess Miwa can never do anything again. That being said, I did so much anyway. I was seriously, man, it was just like, last week when Miwa appeared, I was like, everything is like, whatever. I immediately removed her powers. Okay, she was useless. I mean, Mary was correct. I mentioned earlier in the reaction part. But I saw this meme, like yesterday, Tuesday, whatever, on Reddit. And I just like laughed crying. It was so funny. And it's like this meme of like, you know, like 100%, you know, Kyoto students power, right? And it's all of them, like Todo, of course, and other ones. there's like 99.9% of the power is only Todo. It's like the image zoomed into Todo's face. I was like, that's basically it, yeah. Todo is like amazingly much better than Mai. Mai is like, oh, I got this like magical, you know, once per day or something. Yeah, it's like she's terrible, and you know, she's no. Little witch can do anything. She's like, oh, I can throw some wind or something. Yeah, it doesn't do anything, and I don't know. Miva is like, I can do one slice and then I failed. Okay, I'm out. So yeah, like they were all really terrible. Let's be honest here. they were all terrible. Mickey Mouse was 100% correct. I said it last week too, but he was so correct. They didn't accomplish anything. They were just like, we got this. Like, no, we didn't do anything. I mean, genuinely, what did they even do appearing there? They didn't do like anything. Like, I don't know, like they came in there. I guess they like distracted him for like a minute. I suppose, yeah. I guess the only thing they would do was like they appeared and he like owned them in like 2 minutes, like 1.5 minute per person at best, right? And then I was like, whatever. And then they all got frozen, so they didn't do anything, yeah. And even after they got unfrozen, they didn't do anything either. They were like, yeah, I'm fine. And I was like, he's left. So man, they accomplished absolutely nothing. Like I said, a really somber ending, but honestly, yeah, the Kyoto characters, they, except of course Todo them, but yeah, they were all really terrible. they appear, do nothing, get frozen, like I said, and yeah, like in this episode now, when they got free, they still didn't do anything. I mean, genuinely, they didn't do anything. Honestly, like I said a little bit earlier, same thing with Uneshan, they were like standing there, oh, we're free. It's like, maybe do something, maybe use your powers, maybe use your like your wind power. She was like, what should we do, guys? We're free now. Yeah, it's like, maybe do something. He's just like, yeah, you just let the bad guy have his monologue, right, for like 10 minutes. Then he's left instead. He's walked away from them, yeah. So he really owned them. Yeah, he really just like pushed them down. And then when they finally stood up again, he was like, whatever, I'm leaving. And it's like, he didn't even fight them. It's like, nah, I'm too strong for this. Yeah, you weaklings. I guess I can match with Akuma in Street Fighter. It's like, no, I don't fight weak people. Yeah, it's like I'm a really good fighter, but I only fight people that I actually care about. Yeah, like, no, you guys are just too weak, man. You can't even hurt me. Yeah, if you turn my back to you guys, yeah, we can't do it. Something like that, I suppose. But yeah, very somber ending. Anyway, guys, hope you guys liked the reaction reviews, of course, of the Kaisen over this year, right? If you like the video, slap it so right, you know. All my videos usually gets, yellow sign and so on. We're happy to like. Usually like 30 likes and the video gets a thumb up. Seriously, it's like 17 last week. The video started yellow, turned green after like a few hours. So usually how it goes. But thing about, yeah, like I said earlier, do some more anime stuff for streaming, so right, coming this week, next week. Then of course we're gonna watch a bunch of new animes coming next season, right? No, I don't know exactly. We're gonna do like a stream in a few days from now. We're gonna do a stream of all the animes coming next season. But of course I'm gonna check out the new animes that I might be seeing this anime. And I guess Solo Leveling is probably the closest anime to this. Like an action anime, right? And so on, right? You know what I mean? Of course some video stuff. So yeah, we guys stay on and I'll see you guys have a great day.